Welcome to historic Lairdland farmhouse. I'm Benita Rouleau. My husband and I have owned this beautiful place for the past 10 years. On this Saturday, the 14th, and again next Saturday on the 21st, we are having a very special event that you are invited to. We are having a house in mourning. We will be demonstrating and celebrating a Victorian wake, recognizing the death of a beautiful baby girl who only lived 13 days, that was born in this house to Mr. and Mrs. Robert Henderson Laird. We are having exhibits of authentic Victorian mourning accoutrements, jewelry, clothing, fans, cards. It's very interesting that the Victorians were very superstitious. They believed in the afterlife, and they believed in being able to communicate with afterlife. So you will see tarot cards. And we do not have a Ouija board, but we hope to get an antique one in the future. In addition to that, our dining room will be set for the end of the wake. At that time, it was custom for the family to provide a meal to those people who had come and faithfully sat up morning, noon, and night with the deceased. So we will have the dining room table appropriately set. One of the things that is interesting is that we will have the vacant chair. It was custom to keep a chair at the dining room table for the deceased. Then the guests will leave through the breakfast room, which will be set again for the servants. And a friend will be handing out morning cookies and punch for everyone who comes through. Mrs. Sylvia Hall of Sylvia's Emporium will be selling her beautiful vintage handmade hats on the back porch. On the front porch, Mr. Tom Wood will be exhibiting his amazing collection of authentic medical and surgical instruments dating back to the Civil War. Finally, my husband's Civil War Museum will be open for you to visit. And last but not least, the Traveler's Cottage, which is outfitted the way a visitor might find it if they just stopped to spend the night 150 years ago. So there's a lot to see. I hope the weather is nice, but do bring an umbrella and do come. We're open from 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock, both Saturdays. Admission is $10 per person. Thank you for coming.